Hi, my name is Joachim. I'm German and live in Cape Town since more than 5 years. We are here in the harbor of Hout Bay. Hout Bay is a small village in the south of Cape Town because it's the starting point of the Chapman's Peak. Chapman's Peak is a coastal road. It's one of the most fascinating roads in whole Africa. Brent, who is doing the videos, has done a lot of shots at the Chapman's Peak. You will be flashed. We have done a lot of footage at the Bains Kloof pass, which is a pass one hour to drive north of Cape Town. Second, third gears, 120 curves. This drives you crazy. And Slanghoek Valley and Bains Kloof pass. These have been the locations where we have done this very, very nice video, thanks to Brent. Before we start with the video, I would like to give you a quick overview about my Porsche 911 ST recreation. This Porsche has been built in 1971 as right-hand drive with a South African spec, and it has been converted to a 911 Outlaw done by RS Auto about 8 years ago. They have done a restoration and a lot of modifications to the car. A friend of mine bought it and luckily I was able to buy it from my friend Benno. Thanks Benno, I'm very happy. So what is important that I've taken this Outlaw and converted it to a 911 ST recreation. RS Auto has done a great job, and the Porsche 911 Outlaw done by RS Auto has made it in the German press. A German vintage car magazine, Revved Classic, launched an article, 6 pages about this car. I'm very proud of that, and I have the original magazine at home. Some details about my 911 ST recreation. I have developed the car even further from this Porsche 911 Outlaw, and especially I have implemented a lot of lightweight measures. The car has now a weight of 1020 kilograms with about 10-liter fuels. My target is to implement even more measures, and then I would like to achieve below 1000 kilograms. It's a 3.0 liter engine with a 5-speed gearbox, carburetors and 230 horsepower. I will spend some additional money and measurements to achieve 250 horsepower. And yeah, we have Bilstein shock absorbers, upgraded braking system. There will be specific footage about the braking system. 7-inch rims in the front and 8-inch rims in the rear. Of course, extended wheel arches. What is important for you, that you will see in this video a lot of small footages about details. Detailed solution, what I'm sure are interesting for you. So I only can say thank you to Brent, who has done the video, and yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, we have enjoyed these roads of the Bains Kloof pass now, and have taken the opportunity to pull off. This gives me the chance to talk about brakes. Brakes has given me a little bit of headache, but I was guided by the following idea. As you know, the Porsche 911 ST is built as a race car based on the requirements of the custom. All cars are custom made, And every customer has asked for an upgrade for the brakes, because the brakes of the 911S, which was the base for the ST, was not powerful enough, or the performance was not good enough. So I'm sure Porsche has taken at that time the following, let's say, opportunity, because the Porsche 970 had a braking system which was outstanding. And they have modified this braking system from the 917 and launched it in the Porsche 930 Turbo 1976 onwards. What I have done, I have chosen the front brakes from the 930 Turbo, the original ones. They fit perfectly to the 15-inch rims. And for the back one, I have chosen the offer from Elephant Racing and mounted there. In combination with the increased main brake cylinder, the 4 pistons brake caliper with the main brake cylinder upgrade, this is a setup which delivers a braking performance which is outstanding. So my recommendation is, if you want to have a period correct brake system, I think that's the only choice you should choose. I would like to tell you another story, is because Elephant Racing is not allowed to sell the calipers with the Porsche logo. So I asked a friend of mine, he has taken a plate of stainless steel, took his laser cutting, and he prepared for me this Porsche logo in metal. We glued it on the caliper, it looks perfect, it works, so it's 100% original now. So think about it. Talking about Porsche 911 ST is finally all about increased horsepower and reducing weight. Talking about horsepower, the base is the 911S, 2.2 liter displacement at that time, 170 horsepower. If you're talking about an ST, I would say minimum plus 50% horsepower, which must come along with additional measurements to do proper cooling of the engine. From my point of view, an oil cooler is a must, and I have been inspired by the Porsche 932 and integrated on the right fender and the front the oil cooler of the Porsche 930. This measure, of course, regarding the cooling perspective, is more than enough. But there are always negatives. Weight increase, I would say 10 to 12 kilogram to install this oil cooler. But I've taken some counter measurements which I would like to explain to you. I have deleted the battery on the right side. Increased a little bit the capacity on the left side, but this was already a big weight saving. Second, I have deleted the battery box on the right side to support the airflow to the oil cooler. I am sure this is absolutely necessary, otherwise the oil cooler will be covered from the battery box too much. From my point of view, what is even as important is the weight balance. Now I have the upgraded battery on the left and the oil cooler on the right. From the weight balance in the car, I would say it's equal. This is what you're looking for. Weight reduction is an absolute challenge for the ST. For example, I have taken out the complete heating system, especially the heat exchangers in the bags. They are very heavy, and so you have a substantial weight reduction, especially in the back of the car. On top of that, I have taken out all the pipes and have deleted all the functions, the heating functions, which are in the dashboard. I've even taken out the electric fan. As you can see here, there is only one slider, because I have deleted the other ones. And I have covered the slots with a custom-made Porsche 911 ST panel, which a friend of mine has done, and I'm absolutely happy about this solution because it looks so fantastic. I recommend to install a seat heating, because otherwise in wintertime it gets too chilly in the car. The seat heating can easily be installed and it's pretty cheap. It weighs only 500 grams and costs less than $50 US. Where to place the switches? I have decided to place them in the dashboard here at the trim panel. As you can see, they are nearly invisible. To use a lightweight carpet to reduce the weight of the ST, I'm sure that's a well-known measurement and it's easy to install. I have gone even a step further and have taken out some parts of the lightweight carpet, and especially in the tunnel. But if you remove this carpet in the area of the tunnel, there's a hole, a maintenance hole in front, which needed to be covered. And I had the idea to take this cooling grid, the design of this cooling grid as a reference. And again, this famous friend of mine, he has designed this cover for the hole in the tunnel, and it's amazing. Again, you cannot buy it, and I'm very proud that I have it in my car. The weight reduction potential regarding bucket seats is enormous. I assume in nearly every 911 ST are already period correct bucket seats installed, so I would not like to dig deeper with that topic. But let's focus on seat brackets. I'm talking about custom-made seat brackets. Why? First, to reduce the weight even further. These custom-made seat brackets are made out of aluminium. Weight saving per seat, I would say 4 to 5 kilograms. Second advantage is you can lower the height of the seat by minimum 30 millimeter. That means you're sitting more in the car, a much sportier seating position. Third topic, especially for the right-hand drive enthusiasts. As you know, in a right-hand drive, your seat is not centered to the steering wheel, but with a custom-made seat bracket, you are able to reposition your seat more to the center. I have done it by 28 millimeters. That means I am now sitting 100% in center of the steering wheel and in the center of the pedals. That, by the way, the weight of the body is more in the center is a nice side effect. Think about, and even if you have a closer look, see this nice Porsche logo, which has been cut in with a laser. This is amazing. My thoughts about tires. Tires for my Porsche 911 ST, they gave me a real headache. Why? Because my target is to have tires on the car which are 100% period correct. That means low profile tires are not allowed and 16-inch tires are not allowed too. This limits the offers which are on the market. Finally, I have chosen the Pirelli P6000 N3 for my car. What were the reasons? I have 7-inch rims in the front and 8-inch rims in the rear, and so the width of the tire is anyway limited because I do not have 9-inch in the rear. On the other side, Porsche has developed together with Pirelli this tire. This tire is approved from Porsche, and you can believe me, I trust the Porsche guys. If they give an okay for a tire, it must fulfill a lot of performance criteria. I have chosen 195/65/R15 in the front and 215/60/R15 in the rear. The handling, the performance on the track, on dry roads, when it's hot, when it's cold, when it's wet, I'm 100% satisfied, even if the tires do not have the maximum size, the maximum width which could be possible. To explain to you a little bit what N3 means, N3 does point out that this is the third generation of Pirelli P6000 tires which have been developed in a cooperation between Porsche and Pirelli. This gives you a hint that this tire must have the latest tire technology, and this is for me the major explanation why these tires are performing so well. So, you know, every morning when I'm opening my garage, I have to take the decision which of these fascinating air-cooled engines I would like to start today. For those who are not familiar with, that's a Kawasaki Z1. This bike has been launched in 1972, 900cc, 79 horsepower. It was the best superbike of all. Now you're asking yourself, why in my garage are parking this Kawasaki and this Porsche 911? The answer is always in the past. In 1976, I remember it very precisely, Kawasaki launched an advertisement in a magazine where exactly a 911 and a Kawasaki Z was parking in the garage. And the question was written, what the hell is going on? Why a successful businessman is getting up early morning at 6 o'clock on a Sunday? Because he wants to ride a beautiful air-cooled engine. At that time, he has taken the Kawasaki because the advertisement was financed by Kawasaki. Finally, there were good reasons why this gentleman has chosen the Kawasaki, because the power-to-weight ratio, even if you include the weight of the driver, is for that bike at 4.0. For the 911S 2.2, 170 horsepower, at that time in 72, the power-to-weight ratio was 6.8. And when I had looked on this advertisement, I was 18 years old, and as you know, dreams are starting when you are young. So I had always the dream to own a 911, an early 911, and a Kawasaki Z1, to feel the necessity to take a decision every morning when you enter your garage. If you're interested in more details in this bike because it's modified, please have a look at the link below. You find 3 videos. Enjoy watching.
thank you for watching. This was an incredible shoot. I had tons and tons of fun. If you want to see the behind the scenes video, I'm posting that in the next couple days. I had fun. So stay tuned. Peace.